Hey, what's up guys? It's Fast Action Jax. In front of me I have a 2018 Fatbob. It's the 107 cubic inch motor. I haven't got the chance to ride the 107 yet, and honestly I just wanted to take the bike out again because I have a ton of fun on it and it's a lot of fun to ride. Like I said, I've only ridden the 114 cubic inch motor, so I have it turned on because I've been letting it warm up, and since it is warmed up, you know, I'm going to give it a little more than usual. Without taking it too far because it is a brand new bike. And I wanted to show you guys the headlight, which is awesome. I like the new style headlight. I like the inverted forks. I think this bike is tough. It's cool. It's got a 2-into-1 into 2. Very, very good looking motorcycle. I like the bronze heat shield, the preload adjuster right here, which is really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and dial it a little bit. And I'm going to take it out. It's a very comfortable bike to start with. I really like how comfortable it is. Nice upright position. It brakes really well. Responsive. It does have dual disc front brakes. It does have inverted forks. It's also, they did a dual bending valve technology in all the new soft tails. So the forks have a lot of give, 130 millimeters of travel. I mean, this thing is just a blast to ride. It's got a 150 millimeter tire on the front. It's got a 180 millimeter tire on the rear. So the seat height is 27.7 inches, so a little taller but not too tall. I still have a bend in the knee when I'm standing, and I am still flat-footed. I'm 6 foot tall, so even you a little bit shorter guys probably wouldn't have too much of a problem on this bike. I'm sure Harley Davidson will do a lowering kit or some lower shocks in the future for you guys who are a little bit shorter. Turns really well. The bike gets 47 miles to the gallon, which is great. It's fantastic fuel mileage. Also, ironically, it has 107 foot-pounds of torque with the 107 cubic inch motor. Really hugs the turns too. Look at that, brakes well. Hit this corner. Like I said, I am shifting a little early. early, guys, because it is a brand new motorcycle. I don't want to push it too far, but it is a ton of fun to ride. And honestly, I find the 107 to be a little bit snappier than the 114. Now with the 114, you're going to have a little more potential for power since it is a bigger motor. But right off the line, I feel that the 107 is a little snappier on the throttle. It's a lot of fun. And so far, the Vivid Black is my favorite out of all the paint. I like the white one too, but so far out of all of them, I think I would probably go with the Vivid Black one. I like it a lot. Guys, I'm a mid-control guy. I really like mids, but the foot position on this bike is a little more forward than mids, but a little further back than forwards. It's a really nice foot position, and I don't really see too many people complaining about it or wanting to change it. It's a really, really comfortable bike, and the bars are perfect. I mean, I don't know if I would even change these handlebars. The bike has a 3.6 gallon fuel tank, so plenty big. You know, this is not a touring bike. The smaller tanks give it a little more of an aggressive look, which I like. So I do like it, but I like the 3.6 gallon tank more than the previous tank on the previous models, on the 17s and earlier. So I like the 3.6 a lot. And I really like the depth to the instrument cluster right here. I wouldn't say instrument cluster, let's say speedometer, tachometer. The posture kind of reminds me of like a naked sport bike, kind of. If it was to have like mids right here, it'd probably sit you a little further up, but very relaxed feel with the controls right there. I really, really like this bike. The only thing about this motorcycle that I would change particularly is I'm not really a big fan of the knobby tires. I would probably do some street tires on it. Just the way that I ride, but it does give it a good look, and the Monoshock is fantastic. It performs really well in cornering, bumps. I like it a lot. And you know what, it is a cable clutch, but it kind of has like a little bit of it's really smooth. Goes into neutral really well, really easily. I just can't stress how comfortable this bike is. I wanted to show you guys too how much of a bend in the knee I have at 6 foot. Does have an electronic throttle. You know, another thing I'd like to bring to you guys' attention too is if you were a little bit taller guy, like maybe 6'4", 6'5", you could probably flip the risers too and get the bars a little further away from you, so that's cool. Good sound to it. Anyway, guys, if you guys haven't got the chance, come take it out for a ride, because you will love this bike. I mean, I've been looking at them come in because we're getting a bunch of them right now, and they're sitting in front of my desk before they're getting set up to go to the floor, and I'm just looking at them, and they're very good looking. I'm really torn right now between the I mean, honestly, like, it's the first time really that if I had to buy one right now, I really don't know which one I would buy. I like the looks of the Fatbob. The Fatbob is more my style of motorcycle, but I really like the Street Bob a lot. The Street Bob was fun. It handles well. But the Heritage is really good looking too. We just stuck a tour pack on one earlier today, and it just looks so great. I'm really liking the new Softails, guys. They're comfortable, they're performers. I think Harley Davidson really paid attention to the things they should have been paying attention to, and I think this is a good change for them. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Thanks for watching, guys.